Hello and welcome to Bettercallpaul, a channel devoted to enhancing your skills in FIFA. Let's get to discussing game settings and the idea of pre-gaming. Now, let's be honest, we all sometimes get frustrated with FIFA. When you've lost a couple games in a row, you feel as if you're stuck and you're not improving at all. You don't think you can ever match some other players' talent. You see FIFA as a hopeless challenge. I'm here to tell you that with the change of your own game plan, I believe you can overcome the seemingly impossible difficulty with a few minor tweaks. This video is an all-inclusive guide on what you should do before entering a match to make sure you are set up for success. Let's hop right into camera settings menu because the camera needs to be changed for the best experience. Here, I would highly recommend telebroadcast. It gives you a good angle on the pitch for dribbling while also being high enough to view a large portion of the field. The tele and default cameras are also usable in my opinion, but telebroadcast takes the cake for me here. Another thing I urge is adjusting the camera height to 15 or higher and the camera zoom to around 7. These are more based on preference, but one thing I want to make clear is that with a camera height of around 15, you'll have a better view of the field for crossing and long passing. When it comes to playmaking, camera height is essential. The camera height also enables you to defend your opponent more effectively. You can see their offensive positions and cover your bases. These settings may be awkward at first. Don't fret though, you'll get used to it quickly. Trust me. To finish up our settings portion of the video, let's have a look at gameplay assistance settings. Now, I have auto switching set to airballs for 3 reasons that I believe make it superior. If there is a header I need to defend, I automatically switch to that player. Also, if there is an air pass or a cross, I can immediately control the closest player. And lastly, this setting limits the amount of switching done automatically so that on the ground I retain control of my defense for maximum freedom. For auto switching move assistance, I cannot emphasize enough how critical it is that you have it on high or low. I have it on high personally. This setting allows your defense to maintain momentum and running when you switch to them, which is absolutely essential when playing against players with pace. I have played people without this setting set to high or low, and simple airballs defeat them every time because they can't outpace speedy players that are strikers. Moving on, the rest of these settings are based on preference. I personally keep everything assisted except for crossing, which is semi. I would recommend this because on automatic you'll be limited to near and far post crosses, and with manual, well, crossing is as tough as nails. One last suggestion I have is to turn analog sprinting on so you can vary your pace. This setting allows you to sprint at intermediate levels of speed, which allows more flavor to your attacks in my opinion, and varying your pace makes you a more effective attacker in general. Alrighty then. For the second portion of this video, I want to cover pre-gaming since booting up the game and immediately hopping into a match may not be best. You'll most likely be playing against someone that already has a game or two underneath their belt. Pre-gaming warms up your mind using skill games, ensures constant improvement in using game mechanics before you even enter a match. I personally would suggest putting on music and relaxing so you can get in the right mood for playing. Any skill game could be used to warm up. But I want to explain why the advanced dribbling and advanced shooting drills are ideal, in my opinion. The advanced dribbling training rapidly immerses the player back into FIFA movement. Dribbling skills are, without a doubt, one of the key components in a player's repertoire. So mastering the different types could put you at the edge and give you an advantage. This drill covers various elements of precise dribbling, which prepares you well for your first match where these skills will be tested. Now, this drill can be tough, but see each attempt as an opportunity to learn. It's a small investment with significant results. Okay, the other drill of interest is advanced shooting, which is my personal favorite. I think it is the most important drill a player can master and use for pre-game. It's more engaging than the dribbling drill, and it focuses on shooting, but also passing and dribbling in a few scenarios. This drill is fantastic. It throws the attacker into random situations where the player must make quick attacking decisions, similar to how quickly an actual game may take place. I encourage players to practice finesse, chip, and power shots as much as possible so that in-game opportunities to score become routine. I have found that games can be won and lost based on long shots, so making them a part of your game is strategic. The drill naturally allows the player to work on key passes and dribbling as well. FIFA awards versatility and practice immensely, so I cannot approve of this drill enough. It's also enjoyable to try and beat each of your high scores. Well, with these settings and perhaps a short pregame session, you're well on your way to having success in FIFA. This video is the foundation of more to come. Next video will focus on essential controls for success. Tread lightly, gents, and if you have a problem, you know who to call. See ya.